Hi everyone, I wanted to very quickly talk about my opinions on Wesker and how I think he's going to play out in a couple months from now. I know that isn't echoed very much in the community right now, but I think Wesker is going to be very good. I say going to be because he's extremely buggy at the moment, but after all the bugs are tweaked and he feels a bit smoother to play, he's going to be very strong in my opinion. So let's look at his strengths and why I think he's going to be good. First off, you have perk synergy. Starstruck is currently one of the best killer perks in the game. I don't think many people would debate that. And Wesker is the only killer to have a 40-meter terror radius. On certain maps, he's covering a lot of area with that terror radius, which makes this perk very scary and effective on him. Bamboozle is also very good since it perfectly works with his power, making chases a lot better for him. And Save the Best for Last, which is becoming more and more controversial as of late, is also really good on him since you can just use his power on the obsession, so he has good perk synergy with a lot of popular perks. Also, he has very solid add-ons. They're not crazy or broken or anything, but they're definitely not bad. Okay, let's get into his actual base power, his actual dash mechanic. I don't really have a problem with. I think his recovery time is kind of quick, but it's not really that bad. The dash is pretty decent in chases, considering they're very quick, almost like Demogorgon, and with the added effect of him being able to vault windows, it's not the best anti-loop power, but it's still very solid. I really enjoy playing him, buggy as he is, so I'm excited to try him out when he is all patched up. The problem I have is with his infection, Ouroboros. I'm going to compare him to Nemesis, since they're both Resident Evil, and I think Behavior was going for a similar infection theme. The thing that makes Wesker's infection so much better is that his infection doesn't cost anything. With Nemesis, survivors don't lose a health state, they just gain a speed boost when you infect them. So that alone makes his infection pretty good, on top of the fact that when fully infected, survivors are insta-downable with his power, and they're hindered. This, I think, is too much for a secondary power. It's punishing enough that survivors almost are forced to disinfect. I think it should have some different effect, like Wesker grabs them quicker and they have like a 10% action penalty. As of right now, it's free pressure that wastes a lot of survivors' time. And that's about the only thing I would change. I don't want his dash nerfed because it's really fun to use. Ouroboros just grants a lot of pressure without Wesker really having to sacrifice anything. In terms of skill cap, I think it's going to come down to knowing when to use his dash. One token takes 6 seconds to come back, which is quite a bit of time. I think people are way too eager to use his power at every given chance, and I think that backfires. His power needs patience too. It's not hard to hit, people just need to wait. Other than that, I think he's a dope-ass killer. His voice lines and his animations are cool. His power, I'm sure, is going to be amazing when it doesn't bug out. Just an overall great killer that I'm happy to see in the game. That's about it. All I have, everyone. Good night.